Happy Sunday.
Okay, your brayer thing is sticking right up, doing the weird hot dog thing right now. I didn't see that earlier. Sorry, that distracted me. Woo! That's hilarity. Oh, you turned on your lights there too. Okay. Hi, this is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are PM Artist Studio.
Hello, everyone. Let's say our hellos. So quick little, haha funny. I thought today was the last Sunday, but you guys have an entire week to do the giveaway. For the $100. He's like, you're not doing the giveaway today. I said, oh.
Yeah, we are.
I said, no, the 31st. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because we said the last Sunday of the month. Sorry, guys, if you were planning on getting the giveaway today, you still have a week to do that. If you're interested in what is this crazy lady talking about? We are doing the giveaway thing every month. We're doing a $100 either MasterCard, Visa, and you can do with it as you please. We just request that you post it, post if you go out to dinner or whatever. Show us that you went out to dinner. We want to see what you ate before you eat it, though. Nobody wants to see a half-eaten plate of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember, do say hello in the chat so I know that you are here. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here and I cannot say hello. For those of you that are just coming in, please do give those thumbsy upsies. It very much helps us, especially here in the beginning, letting people know something's going on. We are live. You should come join us because we're all having a good old time over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right, good morning to Angela, Ann, Heather, Barbara, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. You're new. Creative Bean Art. Who are you? You're new. Want to know your name if you want to let us know. Darcy, Dana, Estella, Eva, Christy, Mace. Hey, girl. Lisa, Martha, Marianne, Mystical Misty, Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Susan, Texture Junkies. That's Sharon, and our good old friend Violet.
Hello, everyone.
Well, actually, most of you guys, we consider you our friends.
I'm just so bowled over and excited about what we're doing today because I've got so much that I know I probably won't get through it until next Thursday afternoon. But anyway.
She's very excited about this process.
Yeah, I had to refigure it out this morning.
I don't believe that she still knows it. Hey, Devin.
Yeah, little faith.
I know, because the way she was explaining, I don't feel that, I'm not feeling 100% confident in the fact that she knows what she's talking about.
Well, that
so we're gonna
certainly could be the case. We know it has in the past. And I still don't have any more alizarin, so I'm going to put that aside. I don't want to use it all up.
She's been dropping hints about that alizarin for, a week now.
Well, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
True that there, P. True that.
Squeak, squeak.
You need to make a list of paints, because I'm not...
Oh, I know. Oh, hey, I did make a list of my, somewhere here. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Ricky.
My most recent watchings.
Yeah, we got 2 Rickies.
And I forgot to put down Extraordinary Attorney Woo. And it's on...
Oh, and Yvonne is it Creative Bean. I like that.
Creative Bean?
Mm-hmm. Creative Bean Art.
B-E-A-N?
Yeah, like a bean.
Like a bean?
Yeah, like your, pappies over there.
Well, when you're Texas, you don't know.
Bean.
It could be B-E-I-N.
You know where you've been with your beans?
B-E-E-N, yeah. You just, it's like...
One does want to know where their beans have been.
Yes, from whence they came. From whence they came.
Oh, goodness. That's funny. Whew. Oh, cool. Cheryl's part of the Gel Press creative team. And here to say hello. All right. Well, welcome, Cheryl Waters. All right.
Howdy.
We like us some Gel Press. They have the best smelling plates.
Yes, they do. I need to renew my smell. Are you selling that in your shop yet?
She's on the creative team. I don't think she's, at the
company. Can you put in my request that we would really like that scent?
They're aware of our request.
Well, I know, but they're not acting on it in a timely manner.
I think they think we're silly.
I think they would be really surprised that this is like one of those
they have
dark horses in the race.
They have the re-up but they don't have, I don't think the smell, the vanilla is in the re-upper of the, you know, the conditioner. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Jeez, words.
you know, maybe we could just make our own.
We've talked about this too. I feel like I'm having a lot of deja vu. Okay.
Oh, well, you need to get me some neutral smelling mineral oil so we can experiment.
Okay, I can do that.
And I can get some vanilla essential oil.
I try to match our head sizes because it sort of bothers me, like when you're bigger or smaller than. But you're always like moving on me. I don't, or this gets moved. I don't know. Anyway, hi guys. Be sure to turn your chat to live chat so that way you're not missing anything. How is everyone? Oh my gosh, the hop was awesome.
Oh, it was.
Just you guys. I mean, and a lot of our hoppers are here. Our creative team. I don't know. What do we call it? We're just the YouTubers.
I like hoppers.
Hoppers. The YouTube hoppers.
The strippers and the hoppers.
Got a lot going on over
I don't know if strippers hop.
Some do.
Some do.
I think that it's kind of part of the job. Oh, that's just
How well do you hop?
I don't know that they ask on the...
Don't know if that's one of the questions on the...
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay.
I don't know about all that either. Oh, here. I'll just start off with that. Because that's what I used today.
Oh, Cheryl.
And I actually got a new one, so it was in pristine condition. And actually, I got a new one because I lost my other one. But I did find it. I think. But
Heather, I don't know if that's going to work. That's going to be a mighty big flag book. But, girl, you go for it.
What is it?
So she's going to build a flag book with cards, a deck of cards. She wants to use all the cards. So that's 52.
Yeah.
And I think, what was...
Well, she could glue them together, and then
yeah, but that's going to be really
that.
thick. You don't need them that thick anyway.
No, because the weight of the card is enough.
Yeah. You got some stuff to work out there. But it's not that it won't work. It's just going to be a really thick accordion piece that you're going to need to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of room.
Work out the math of the, upsy downsies and, peaks and valleys. It was a hard enough struggle on the 21. Darcy's was 21. So you'd have to do that times 2, 42, plus then more.
10 more.
10 more. We helped you out, Heather. That's all we got. Oh, goodness. Hey, Margalo, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Susan's popped in here. Fiona, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. All right, what are we doing today, Pete? Because the head is done. Well, the head was pretty much done. I'm going to post a picture later because we put all the heads together.
Oh,
for a whole photo thing. Mine was not included because I'm saving mine to take a picture with Izzy's.
Well, Mariah's is not finished.
Yeah, she says it's not finished.
It's not finished.
It needs some stuff. I need some black textured tissue.
Well,
from the this lady over here. I guess I could do it on my own. But
hey, look at this.
That would work. I mean, I like the textured stuff a little better, but that still works. I used both.
Yeah. I might texture the spider web. I've really been kind of itching to do that.
Everything involves math.
It's going to take a lot of modeling paste to do the spider web.
Yeah.
But you could get some really interesting parts from it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Carol.
All right. Well, I may do that. I just have been, when you're excited and you're into a groove of doing something, when you interrupt it, it's just like,
Dana says, there's always someone not pictured. I know. Somebody else gets left out. They were in the bathroom. They put the short person behind the tall person. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that could go wrong. Hey, Cindy.
Lopped off an end. Yeah, okay.
Now look at math. Darcy's good with the math. She's already working it out for Heather. You could do 6 up and down, then 8 across for the flag book, and then use the extra 2, 4 with the jokers as pockets on the cover.
Well, dang.
I tell you, Darcy, she's earning her keep. That means we'll keep you.
There's the girl. There's the girl to go to.
I'm feeling very sassy today.
Mathy
Yes,
info.
I think she does accounting things. That's why she can do that.
No, that's certainly not my métier. I have trouble with rulers. Well, that's part of it. You know, the rulers, I can't see the numbers.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
She is getting better with her eyeballs.
I am getting
Her
better, but you
eyeball.
all understand here. Okay, so I didn't really
Update.
Update. Okay, so the procedure that I had done
Kelly?
had nothing to do with cataracts. It was taking off the scar tissue from the botched operation prior to.
Yes.
Okay, I thought they were doing it all at once, but that's not how they do these things. So I got all knowed up the last time I was there. Cataracts are still there.
Yeah.
But the resurfacing and all of the scar tissue caused from the other operation that went badly wrong, and I developed an infection, and there really wasn't anything they could do. Because by the time we got in there and got the antibiotics and everything going, the damage had already been done.
So they were fixing that.
They were fixing and it's just called resurfacing. It's just they just scrape off the surface scar tissue, so that now I have a nice thing that they can put. They can come in, pull the cataract off, put in the lens,
Yeah.
and then I'm good to go. But that's not happening until September. So anyway, well, I will say one thing: the vision is getting better. I'm still. It gets tired soon.
Well, yeah, you're healing. Jeez.
And I can't.
I keep telling her, I'm like, I don't know why you expected this to just kind of
Yeah.
magically be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She needs to lower her
All right.
expectations.
Well, anyway, got some new. We promised sometime or other that we were going to do these new papers.
Yes. Well, they arrived, remember?
They arrived, and I think it's so important to kind of compare side by side, because all papers are not the same, and you are going to get different results depending.
Yes.
I tried very diligently to use the same amount of paint.
Mm-hmm.
I had a clean plate on each one.
Control. You had control factors.
My variables, I tried to control the variables that I was able to control, because God knows there's plenty that are beyond your control. Like the humidity the other day was 28%. That's
She came down. She goes, do you know what the humidity is? It's 28.
28%. I mean, that's like sucking moisture out of your skin. Yeah. So, very dry gel plate. And here are some of my findings. Let's just start off here.
Do you want me to go top side?
Yes, please.
Okay. And look, she made a chart and everything. I'm so proud. I was just so proud. Yesterday was a very proud day. Oh, that's not the one that we want. Whoopsies. There we go.
This is the Fabriano.
Izzy moved up in her tumble class. It's very exciting.
Oh, yes.
Very proud.
Yes.
I cried. Of course I did.
Yeah, all right. So this is
You got 'em.
this is the last one that I want to do. No, that's the next one I want to do. Okay.
I didn't shuffle them.
All right, it's fine. I wrote it down here at the bottom.
Very good.
All right, so this was the original pull through, no, this is the original pull through the stencil. This is the pickup pull, and you can see when you start with a new stencil, you're going to get a lot of that nice little mottling, I call it. Now this is the Fabriano, 135 pound.
Modeling, also, aka crazing. Is that crazing, or is that just more?
I think this is. I don't think
Something
this
different.
is. This is due to the impressions on and the pickup of the new stencil.
Okay.
Because remember, after a while, that's not going to happen
All right.
necessarily. Okay, so this is Fabriano. It's produced by Unica. It's 135 pounds. It's 50%. What are we blinking here?
I know. Did you see that? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, your light's flickering. Just turn that booger-boo off. It's spazzing out on us. It ain't happy.
I was doing that last night.
Well, it ain't happy. I think you should just turn it off.
Well, I need this light.
Do you?
I need this. Yes, look
Well, we
at
gotta
that.
figure out that situation.
Dark hole here.
Wasn't that one doing it before? Sorry, we're having a little a break for technical troubleshooting.
I need that light.
Oh, I don't have the top light on. Let me go turn that one on. Maybe that'll make things better, and then we'll work that out after the stream.
Okay. All right. Now, Mariah, you did not write in the price.
Well, I'm not going to do that because prices are changing so much these days or whatever. If you're interested, all of these were found over there on Blick. Yeah, I hate giving out prices because it, you know.
Well, you can tell what we paid for them.
I could. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Some other things have been happening around here. Like a few million other things.
Okay. And it's made in Italy, and you know, that in and of itself should tell you something. There are 20 sheets, and it comes in a little...
What does that tell you?
Well, they're real proud of their stuff.
They are.
The Italians think that, you know, they...
I will tell you this, though. An Alfa Romeo, even though its price is not indicative to its...
quality, and it has a little thing down on the floor to eat your foot every time you put the seatbelt on.
Well, that was the old one, but I don't know how... I've never been in a new one.
Surely they work that stuff out. What kind of novelty is that every time you put your seat back, if you have your foot over to the side, it shreds the side of your sandal.
Oh, that's right.
You know, boy, that's something I want.
What she's talking about is so in a Alfa Romeo. Now, this was
a lot of years
late
ago.
80s, maybe early 90s model, right?
I don't know.
Had a seatbelt thing that ran across the floor. When you got in, it would kind of...
And, you know, cinch you in.
And if you didn't have your foot out of the way, it would grab you.
I swear to God, it did every time I got in that damn car. It just scared the living bejesus out of me.
I hadn't thought of that, and then I was trying to think, what are you talking about that's eating you?
I'm glad that you clarified. I'm sure that would have been something. Okay, Here's a sweet little cover. And as you can see, there is some tooth to this, which I'll discuss that in a minute. But it's a nice little pad, and you just kind of, it has the little adhesive top on it, and you just rip them off as you need them. Now, that's not necessarily a good thing when you're frantically in the throes of shell printing rapidly. So you want to prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself.
And I cut these in two because I just, I like working with the size, and because this size I can use as little, giveaways in the when you join
Our packets.
a certain level or some of that stuff.
Oh, yes, I do like that too.
Yeah.
Yes, when you do that size.
This size works a lot better with our mats that we have. Okay, 20 sheets of 8.5 by 11 3/4. Initially, I wrote down stiff, may have pickup problems. But as you can see, compared to the others, it did great.
Oh, yes, I can put this chart. In fact, I will, because I kind of owe 2 blogs this week. I am going to blog about and put pictures of my little studio notes for my, spiral, aka the leaves. For the patterns that play business, because I promised that. And then I will do a little blog thing, and then I'll do some posts over in Makers. Thank you, Susan. That was very sweet of you to ask that. I appreciate it. Those of you that are new and are going, what are you talking about, Makers? Makers is the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. One of our lovely mods will drop in a link, may even have a couple of them, to that group. If you would, please answer the questions. You will not get in if you do not answer the questions. I have it on auto, deny. It will be very nice and say, hey, you have been declined because you did not answer the questions. So you will have more opportunity. There you go.
There you go.
Yes. Oh, and thanks, Violet. She dropped the link to the blog. Cool. Yeah, we just did, I just blogged when we did the basics to gel printing. What was it, last week? Week before? Jeez, it all runs together. Doing 3 streams a week makes it seem like, was that a month ago? I mean, we're basically doing in 1 week almost the amount of streams that we used to do in 1 month. I mean, obviously there'd be like 4 or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not the math
It's
person.
very confusing, and it certainly is for people who don't have that ability to do spatial.
Okay, I have your
time.
pricing. So, the Fabriano Unica printmaking paper pad, which is 20 sheets,
Yes.
was $10.22.
So it's $1 a sheet.
The speed.
I can do the math on
Okay,
that.
the Speedball printmaking pad. Now, and
No,
that's
I'm sorry. 50 cents a sheet.
And that's an A4 size, I believe, because it's 8 1/4 and 8 by 11 3/4.
I said 8 1/2.
Now it's 8 1/4.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Fran.
It's 8 1/2. It says so on the cover. The Fabriano is 8 1/2.
Seriously, well, it says 8 1/4 on the.
Well, by golly,
I don't know if they sent us the same stuff.
I don't either.
We have conflicting information. We're
Oh.
gonna go with what's on the pad of the paper. I'm feeling like that would be, a real bad oopsie.
Yeah, I think
if they-
people, would notice that more than they did the, information
the
in
packer
the.
puller person. So
Yeah.
anyway, there you go. And then the Speedball, which you
Oh,
also,
is this you create?
No, you create. Oh, here we'll go to that one. You get 100 sheets of that,
Right.
and that is $7.31. Now the funny thing is that I got this over on Blick. I did not, because we're kind of waiting to see about all these. Some of them come in larger bulk sizes. They also come in larger sheets.
Yes.
We didn't receive one of ours.
Which one?
The Richeson bulk
No.
printmaking paper. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, so there were 4? No,
we didn't
3.
receive the Speedball.
We didn't receive the Speedball. Oh, that's right. Oh, it says it's back ordered. Yep. And that was really the one that she was interested in the most. It's a
Yeah.
struggle,
Okay.
y'all.
Well, whatever. But yeah.
The Speedball's $21, almost $22 for 20 sheets.
Boy, it must be really
It
fancy.
better be some good stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be ordering that. I don't really care.
Well, I mean, you got 2 pads of
Especially
it
when we've
coming.
got.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No, the total was 21. It's $10.94 per pad. So it's comparable to the Fabriano.
Yeah.
It's a little pricier than the Fabriano. Sorry, that was my bad. See, that's why
And
like
I
the
don't know.
pricing.
I don't know why that would be, because I'm telling you, the Fabriano paper is probably way better.
You think so?
Well, it's 50% cotton. And I mean, those Italians do know how to do some things.
That is true.
Pasta,
Textiles.
pasta and paper.
And leather.
Oh yeah.
I have
oh,
some.
Yeah.
Sweet little gloves. I think you took them from me. Those pink ones. Well, they were kind of magenta.
Oh, I did.
See, look at that. Did you see that face? She was real proud
Those
that
are
she.
those are in the pocket of my coat.
I had those were a gift as an administrative assistant day.
Uh-huh.
Best gift I've ever gotten, as far as that's concerned. Actually, the
Wow.
only one I've ever gotten.
They're lovely driving gloves because they fit
Oh,
your
yeah.
hand just like.
Oh, they're beautiful gloves.
Yeah, they're very sexy, and they come in a good color too. Goes with
shoes.
everything.
Oh, and coffee. Scooters. Yes, we're getting all the Italian. Just the car thing. The car thing is not so great.
And they make fabuloso little pastry,
Oh, yeah.
things.
Oh, let's go to Italy. Oh.
All right, what about Jack Richeson?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No, I need to show that because that's a really cute little.
Okay, you get 50 sheets of that, and it's a 9 by 12 pack.
And look at this. It took me a long time. I'm looking at this shape here, and I'm going, what the hell is that?
It's a brayer.
It's a brayer. But isn't that cute how they did that?
That's cute packaging.
Yeah, and it's artwork by Heather Oxzell.
Oh, I wonder how you get, picked up to do the artwork. Okay.
But I think it's papier gravure.
Yeah, it fits your hand just like a glove. I know. Isn't that awesome when a glove fits like a glove?
Well, yeah.
That's some good stuff right there.
Hey, I've had some gloves that were
don't.
like, yeah, they were really warm. If you wanted to pick up
Those are
anything, you were SOL.
Those are mittens. $13.09 for 50 sheets.
1309.
Of 9 by 12.
50 sheets, 9 by 12, and it's 88 pound.
Yes.
Now I don't. They did this You Create business. They didn't give you a poundage on this.
No.
They said it's sustainable forestry. I mean, I don't know. It's made from hemp.
I don't even think they give you GSM or anything.
They don't. And it's pretty. You know, here's the. You can tell a lot. Okay, when you hold your paper up, can you see? This is the cheap stuff. This is the Fabriano, and the Richeson. Fabriano and the Richeson are almost exactly the same in weight. Hear that nice little sound?
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's get back to our here.
Oh, Darcy said 26 cents per page. She used her calculator on that one. Good job.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Tell ya.
Okay, that's a Jack Richeson.
Yes.
26 per.
So I think you get kind of the most bang for your buck on that Richeson paper. And I believe that also comes in bulk. I'm pretty sure that they had an option. And in fact, I think they even have the larger sheets because that's what P really wants to do.
Okay, and here's over here. So I have my categories were pliability, and the You Create is very much like the Paycon as far as I don't think it's as good. I think if you're gonna this was the one that I would nix. I would not order this again.
The You Create?
Yes, because
so that's the one we always get on Amazon.
It's the worst pickup, and it has white flares. That means it doesn't pick up all of the paint. I can show you here.
Oh, well, so see, this is what happens when you eat the good cheese. Then you can't go back to the other stuff.
And this is right.
Because that was your go-to.
I'm really happy about this Jack Richeson because this is the best initial pickup. And I did put a note here. New stencils may have bearing on. It's bright white. I don't really care about that so much. It's fairly smooth and it's the same on both sides. And it's about the same as the Fabriano as far as stiffness is concerned. Okay? Suitability. Fabriano was number 2. This was the worst. The Fabriano had a slight white flare. That's where it doesn't pick it up.
Oh.
And
I like how you say that.
all three pick up the overprinting similarly. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this layer here. When I came in and picked up what was on the plate with the yellow iron oxide. But you can tell a difference. I mean, you really can.
Yeah.
And I mean, as far as this, I think the Fabriano picked up really well.
Yeah, that's some crisp stuff.
Very nice, crisp, and this is due to roller error there, not paper error. But when I'm talking about the flares, what I'm talking about is this here. Because it does make a difference. And when you look at all three of these, let me get all three of them out here together, you can see what I'm talking about.
All right, so I'm going to take the You Create off of our, recommended list.
Yes, please do, because I don't want people coming back to me and going, hey, man, I don't know, that's, yeah. This
Lucas Krill all over again.
This is lovely. This is lovely paper. And I think part of it has to do with the tooth, because the Fabriano has a little more of a, you can feel a texture.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the place for You Create. When you're doing mass things, when you're learning, because price-wise, you can't beat it.
And the thing is, you're probably at this stage, using too much paint anyway. So this is a good one for. It's going to be okay.
And actually, what I would say is if that is the case, then go to somewhere like Blick. The problem is, I think I haven't looked around, like really done a whole heck of a lot of research as far as buying bulk on Amazon. But I think once you get up to that price point, you're going to be okay because you're going to hit the free shipping over there on Blick.
True.
Or I think even Jerry's Art Around. I'm not really sure. The thing about Blick is that they have their own sulfite drawing type paper, which is what like the You Create is similar to. It's just sometimes you don't need 300 sheets of something around.
Yeah. Now,
maybe you do.
I don't know,
Yes,
the Jack
I will post the
Richeson,
chart.
if that comes in bulk, I'm very interested in that because
Yeah,
I
here,
think
please
it's.
hand me the chart so that way I can.
I would just hand you that whole thing, and
Perfect.
you can just put
Yeah,
that
just
in
leave it up there.
put it
Fantastic.
put it away.
Well, I'm gonna blog it.
Oh,
I'll take pictures of all the different, and I'll try to put them side by side, and then put the chart in there. I'm not
really?
gonna get real worried
I did.
about it.
Even on the
Holly.
you create, you can see there. I gave it a second go because I thought, maybe I just didn't do something right, but it did the same thing. It did the white flare out, and yeah. Which you can make up for that by just using a little bit more paint.
Yeah.
And maybe a day when the humidity's a little higher. All right, well, here's this. I just love these little things. I know you all get those, but see, I don't ever get these, so I'm real impressed.
I was gonna say, yeah,
my stencil arrived in this cute little thing here, and I'm going, man, that is just so cool. All the info that you would ever need, and our angel policy, and look at that. And I love the contrast. I told Mariah, I said, you have to remember, old people need high contrast. That should be your guiding force. If you are doing anything in the elderly and trying to reach your elderly population, high contrast.
Here, we got some funnies here. Judy P says, I put down too much paint sometimes, but in my defense, sometimes that paint comes out too quick.
By God, you're right. And some of these things are worse than others. I mean, you squeeze on them and squeeze on them, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah. And then Darcy says that, if you want a more distressed monoprint, Ucreate is the paper
absolutely.
for you.
And it's much thinner, so if you wanted to use that for collage, it actually is preferable. These stiffer papers are caca-poo-poo for collage.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Unless you want, and if you're putting them on convex surfaces, or concave, as the case may be, because around the eyes, it kind of caves in.
If it's going in or out.
Yeah, if you're going in or out, you don't want stiff paper. You want very pliable. And this is why I love tissue. Okay, well, you all have seen these. We don't need to talk about that anymore.
I appreciate you giving the little, what's it about the PM Artist Studio?
Well, I don't see those things often. So,
Darcy,
we got to talk about it.
She said, she goes, oh, peas arrive naked.
They would, with lots of paint on them.
Without sleeve. No, your stencils, you don't get them with the, packaging.
Oh, no, I don't.
I mean,
Yeah, they just show up. Usually Brad hands them to me.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. That was really an ugly color. I don't know what I did that
That looks
for.
like micaceous, actually. That's what
well,
happened there.
Could be. Well, I just found this, and the reason I want to do this is I'm going to show you here in just a moment my lovely discovery. I kind of had to rediscover it this morning.
Lisa's loving on your purpley stripper. Oh, yes, please do give the thumbsy upsies. Those of you that are coming in, we very much appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Please let us know that you're here in the chat. Otherwise, we don't know who you are, and you're just the number over here. And I go, ooh, look at all those people. That's exciting.
And I really, I wanted to use this stencil again, but I can't find them.
She found some, and then she,
I love this Ninja Star and the
spinners.
Spinners. Oh, spinners and
Arabesque.
Arabesque. Okay. Anywho, they worked really well for this process. Now, I think that's a really splendid, elegant.
Hi, Stephania. Hi, Marcia. I'm so glad
I
you guys
love
are here.
that. All right. So,
I've got to show you Marcia's latest scarf. She sent me a email.
oh,
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get some sneaky peeks from people.
All right, we're going to try to get this booger to lie flat on me here. Okay.
Thank
So,
you, Darcy.
nice ombre. I told you the best way to ombre is to do a color. A squeeze on this end, a squeeze on this end, and then your brayer should cover your entire plate so that you don't have to, do this.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to do that a little bit, but it's best if you have a wide brayer that is going to... Oh, look! There it is.
It's still, that was the one.
That was the one.
Very nice.
I planned that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a damn lie. Oh.
Now, Fran, I need you to go read your messages.
All right, now we're trying a new here, and I just already ripped this edge, so I've got to try someplace else. I'm pulling. Oh, man.
Hey, Judy 333, she's watching and lurking. That is totally okay. We just like to say hi. Now, this is the ones that we were having the discussion on. You know, what came first?
Okay, well, you can see there's a lot of paint there. Got a end striper. All right, you can see it, Mariah.
Uh-huh. I was just about to say that was a telling little story that little
It is
piece.
not. No, it is one pull.
She's going to try to attempt to do this.
Yeah,
here in
and
a
you
minute.
are all just going to be absolutely gobsmacked
She says she does
knocked
this in one thing.
over. Yep. Well, the ghost print was there
Okay.
because this was from these
Thank
guys.
you. Okay. That's making more sense in my brain. I'm like, there has to be a point of something drawing that was already down.
This was here.
Okay.
Then I did this where I put this down here, overlapped it, and then did the whole
All right.
green
You got to
thing.
show us. I still like.
Okay.
I'm understanding more now.
Okay. Well, I can actually use these. No, because I need it on my plate.
No, and yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
You gotta go the whole process.
I
Don't
gotta
be
hope. I
trying to
gotta
cheat.
go the. Yeah, I can't cheat. And I love this little guy here because he is just. He,
Oh,
she.
well, get better.
This is a really nice little. And this is where you don't. The reason I don't cut off the edges on this one is because it wouldn't make sense. I don't have any place to go there.
Oh, and you have a fireworks of poles to do here.
Oh,
You need
well,
to clean some, right?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and get them all off.
Okay.
And then that way we can just.
I was supposed to do the little shorts, you know, the videoing, but again, things have, ramped up once again and
Yeah,
all sorts of things.
yeah. Life.
Life. Life really interferes with our arting. That one's very dramatic.
Well, and
I
you know,
like what's going on
I
the
really
one
did.
end.
Well, I did not really realize that was on there. I was kind of irked because I wanted to be
Oh,
because
pristine.
this is my black mixture, and I want you to notice that black. By golly, that black that I've got going on there, it does lean towards the purple range, but it's almost as good as old
Culture Hustler.
Stuart.
Oh, wow, that's a bold.
I'm telling you, if I put that right up next to it. Now, there's some crappy black. No doubt about it.
Great.
You know.
Hi, Abby.
What do we got here? Oh, spider web.
Did you?
Oh.
Yeah, you need to do your edges. I heard that.
Did you hear it?
I heard it.
It's a very bad sound. Does not bode well.
Heather, you can get them all over. Remember, at the different hardware stores. I think even some people had found some on
What is that?
Amazon. The plexiglass.
Oh, yeah. And especially if you're just starting out. You
Hey, Tony.
absolutely need to have that because that will make your decision making a lot more informed.
We did a paper review. You got to come back and watch the replay.
Yeah. Okay, now see this?
Yes.
Can you
What came first?
yeah, we're chicken
So
and egg.
the reds you did put down. That's
The red
first.
is down.
Yes.
The red is down. So then what I did is I took my strip put my strip down. No.
See, I'm telling you.
I did the whole thing with this because see the little spots are showing through there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I put my strip down. And then I went over it with the peachy, you know.
You're gonna have to show
peachy,
it still.
peachy.
It's making my brain hurt.
Okay. I think I can do it.
Oh, thanks, Susan. Yeah, that came out the other day. Just loving on the spider web. That's Walter's web. Hello, Jens. Welcome. How to cut it. You can score them and then like snap it, but you got to be really, really careful, Heather.
What is it?
To cut the plates.
Oh
like
yeah,
if you have a
and
bigger one.
they can get you.
Yeah.
And when you get finished cutting, you need to sand the edges.
Yeah.
Because they're very sharp and they will, if you're running your finger across them, say, you know, to maybe clean up something.
It'll cut you. It will cut you.
It'll cut you. Now you can tell I've got a lot of paint on here. I was a little concerned about this coming out, and anyway, that's one pull.
Very
I mean,
nice.
other than the background.
All right. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. Glad you're here.
I think this is really stunning. I really like this.
Yeah, and I was like, Susan was there. She saw it. Sometimes my brain's working a little faster than, or my mouth is working faster than my brain.
I don't have that problem. Okay, I think we got them all. Yep, we did. All right. Well, I don't want to put that away for.
Lisa Jameson says, I have a question. Do you leave your jelly plates out in the open with a print on it? Yes. Because each and every time she does use them, or when they are just sitting over there plain, they have been conditioned.
Yes.
Conditioning is the key.
Conditioning is the key. In fact, we'll just do that right now because this hasn't been. When you can tell the condition, if you put your fingers down on it and it feels ever so slightly tacky, you're in good shape. If you don't feel any of that kind of sticky stuff there, then you probably need to take care of it.
Yes, exactly.
This one does have some stuff on the edge, so we'll just go ahead and.
Jens, we do have, so we have these little spooky characters. Now they're kind of cutesy.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. We have the Sea of Crescents, which I feel is very Halloween-y. In fact, was sort of based on a request that Carrie Griffiths had given us about making something that was not necessarily like spot on Halloween, but still sort of spooky. I think Brad has a couple other things in the works for Halloween type things, and then we have the new spider webs, plus we have an abstract web. So we have a few things, not anything specifically, you know, we haven't done any, you know, black cats or anything quite like that, but not, well, we do have the kitty. But again, they're sort of cutesy. We like them. We drew them.
They're friendly Halloween. They're not scary Halloween.
Yeah. Hey, Dot. So glad you're here.
Oh, and there's a skull.
Is there a video mounting the jelly plate to the acrylic? Well, you know.
Oh, you don't have to mount it. It sticks.
Yeah, you just slap it on there and make sure that you've kind of worked out the bubbles, because the bubbles will leave, you know,
little marks
air
when
pockets.
You decide to. And really, you know, I do.
Here, and I'll give you guys a little link to the.
All right, let's get started here. I've decided that I want to use, instead of the red, I don't know though, I really do like the red. So then we can go orange. I just really, I like this red.
Alright, what was I doing? I squirreled. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You
This
did
is what
not.
happens,
You did not
seriously, like,
enlighten
the
me.
struggle is real here. Okay.
Boy, I really
Oh,
need
goodness.
to do a little. I got some building up here.
Oh yeah, you got a little side clog there.
Yeah, and what it does is after a while This is a marvelous little tool. I don't know. Castle brought me this. It came in some.
I think it's like nail. Yeah, it's for doing nails.
But it works really great. And you just want to make sure you're pushing against the metal there, not your rubber brayer.
Mm-hmm.
To get that wad of crap out of there.
Mm-hmm. Stuff, yep.
Look at that.
And the funny thing is that
And I don't get much on the other side. I don't understand that.
Oops.
I'm a one-side brayer, I guess.
You lean a certain way.
I lean.
I will go ahead and put the Sea of Crescents in there. It's that's the one that Froyle just did a video using with the spray paint stuff, which is pretty cool. I was tempted to buy some of the spray paint, but then I'm like, oh my gosh,
I told Mariah I was not really interested because number one, it's going to be messy as all get out.
Yeah, we'd have to do it in the garage, which then means we need to clean the garage, and then
And then we have to get air conditioning going out there, and because
one thing
I
leads
am
to
not
another.
working
No.
in that hot mow.
and it is very hot.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm back in operation here.
Yes, Pandora is dot. And then Ricky wants to know, what is the red? What?
Ricky, just give me 1 minute here because once I start this process here, I can't. I've always got somebody hollering at me to do something about this time.
Yeah, you start putting the paint down, and then it's question time. What's that? Oh yeah, and then Judy P, didn't you use the crescents? That was the little strip part that you used on your mannequin thing at the little pocket deal. It's very versatile.
Now, what did I do with my papers that I cut?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll have to find them. I don't
Goodness,
have time.
lady.
This is my regular go-to. Good old hammer mill.
Yeah, that's really your
hammer mill.
I don't know what that comes out to as a
I don't know either, but I love
price
it.
per sheet. It will be cheaper, I think.
I feel pretty sure that it will be. Now, you want to use a little fancier paper. The Fabriano is the way to go.
Yeah, the spray paint is messy and also quite pricey. Because that was the other deterrent. I was like, it's just as cool as this looks, and I'm sure that we would find some wonderful thing to do with it. That just, yeah.
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 Alright, we've got spray paint.
We do. Now, this is some of my printing paper.
Oh yeah, we have a whole
Hey,
setup too. We've got bins full of spray paint with shower curtains. The other thing that works really well is like tablecloths. If you've had parties or whatever, any of the plastic, if you get those.
Oh,
Keep 'em.
well, look at that.
Oh yeah, that dried quick.
Guarantee you the humidity is right in that range that we were talking about the other day. Okay, that's no worries. We're just going to leave this for right now. Make sure that it's good and dry, even though we pretty much know it is. Because the next technique is...
Judy wants to know what kind of stones are in your ring. Also, what was that red?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Got her all over the place.
These are carnelian? I think, yes. And they're from Turkey. And they're incised. They're heavy boogers. I got them a long time ago. But I think they're cool. This one's really big, so I have to put another ring on there to keep it on. This is Winsor Newton Crimson. It was the only size it came in. And I mean, these are sterling. These are very weighty.
Oh.
But
Don't make her mad.
yeah, smack.
Plug you in the head.
But if I murdered somebody, they would leave an imprint and they could find me due to my ring.
That's good
Because
that you're
these are
learning things
one
like
of
that.
one of a kind.
Lovely.
Yeah. I don't know. They came from Turkey.
Thank
from
you.
Istanbul.
Darcy says that hammer mill, the 8.5 by 11, 32 pound, the one with the parrot that we like, is 3 cents per page.
Okay,
That's the price on Amazon, $17.48 for 500. That's about right. Thank you. It's perfect. Thank you, Sherry. Hello, Sherry.
Yeah. Okay, we're just going to continue on using this red because I was going to look for my paper that I cut.
Jen's. Okay, so yes, one of the reasons, obviously, that we use mainly stencils is that we create the stencils. So it's just something that we enjoy doing for one thing. But what you can do is you can create your own impression plates, because you were saying like a rubber jelly plate matte impression type thing. If you already have stencils or anything like that, you can use texture paste on any type of cardboard.
They're right here, of course.
Do you have any texture plates right there, by chance?
Texture plates?
Mm-hmm.
Of what?
Of anything, just to kind of show it. But if you, create it with texture paste, let that dry, then you can also use those as impression plates on the... Oh, hey, and there's the web. That's the other web.
Yeah,
that's abstract web.
Abstract. I really like this
I
one
love
because
that
it
one.
kind of would work for a bird's nest if you put an egg out in the middle.
It's also extremely cool when you use that stencil for with the glass bead stuff.
Oh yeah,
because it was like it looked like it was embroidered. So cool.
There.
That's static orbs. There you go. Yes, you can use things like placemats from the Dollar Tree store. Lisa, Series Hecka, she's a big fan. She has some really cool ones.
You can put down paper that's kind of heavy.
Yeah, glue your bits.
And remember, I did rubbings with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how it works on the gel plate.
I bet it would work all right.
It probably would. I should try that. I'm just not. I'm on a mission.
All right, yes, let's stay on task with this because I really do. I'm going to try not to interrupt you because I want to get the full process here.
Okay, you got the color that we've got here, the Winsor Newton Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
And did we buy that because it was on sale, or we just wanted to see if it was? It's wonderful paint, and I don't know what the price break is on that.
I think I was kind of, you had given me an order. I wanted to meet the...
We were trying to get some different reds because
yes.
the only reds I had were in the fluid.
I think this was a recommendation from Fran.
Very well could have been.
Because she was
yes.
doing the reds. Yeah.
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 All right. Well, we're just going to go ahead and turn this paper over that we mucked up that side, because the other thing I like about this Paycon paper is it's a little more pliable than the hammer mill.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say hammer mill paper, and so it picks up better when you're doing the stencil technique that we're just doing here. Okay, see, I just didn't rub good enough there. Oh yeah, see, we got some good stuff here. I think there was a little more paint on there.
That's pretty gushy.
Pretty gushy. We didn't have a lot left. But that's all right. It'll still work. We just need a faint.
Yeah.
We just need a faint image there.
Well, we call them impression plates. A lot of other people call them texture plates.
Yes. I think that it's more accurate because the reason it's leaving texture is it's making an impression.
Yes.
Not the kind that where you make somebody think you're really cool.
Right.
But,
We're doing that all
actually
the
a
time.
physical, literal.
Funny.
Okay, air to the side a little bit more. And I'm going to try to hurry here so that I've got less.
Yes. You should have turned on your diffuser.
I should have, shoulda, woulda,
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that we make our own gens is that because if you put it on cardboard, it's really great. And we have quite a few videos covering the whole creating impression plates using them all the different ways. And what's great is after a while, the paint builds up on it, looks beautiful, and we end up using those for covers of journals, which I could have showed you that, but that would have been confusing.
Yeah. Okay, now see, I didn't press that hard on that, but I got a nice print. And then I had good leftover, and that was, I was going more for my leftover rather than my...
We're looking for the leftovers on
We're
this
looking
one.
for the leftovers.
I like that. Looking for the leftovers. I was sitting on my foot too long.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Makes for pins and needles. Oh, I still had stuff on my brayer.
Well, I'm glad you're kind of sticking with the same color.
Yeah, I'm using way too much paint here, but I'm trying to get a lot of residual imaging going on here.
Oh yeah, there are certain leftovers that it is better leftover because it's kind of, pastas are a lot like that because it kind of soaks into the pasta as long as it wasn't overly cooked.
Hopefully that's a little better. Oh, that didn't go on in there at all.
Judy, I think it's a short person kind of thing, you know. I'm always tucking a leg under because I'm like trying to.
All right. Oh, we still, yeah.
A lot of paint.
A lot of paint. We'll do a quick pull.
Oh, see Darcy, she's so good. She says, often I make impression plates right away using the stencils and the chipboard that come from PM Artist Studio.
See, that's a good leftover. All right, now we'll start down here at the bottom. Which we know that this one is very most likely dry. We'll save these because these will be good for using with other things. Okay, so I've got this. And I'm thinking that this here is going to make for a very interesting print.
This is Jack's, I think.
This is
Snowflake Jack is what we call it.
Okay, now here's a little thing. Don't halfway. 3/4, 1/4, or 2/3, 1/3. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want it to. I mean, you want this even here, this strip, but you don't necessarily.
Hey, Constance. Or a 1/3.
1/3 to 2/3.
The rule of thirds. I'm telling you, Darcy, man, she's going for the gold star in chat today. she's owning it, like just.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I'm glad I brayered that off. Got a little pink stuff going on here, but that wouldn't be horrible.
No.
Now the other thing, well, I will do it with another one.
All right.
I'm trying to get this so maybe it will actually be able to, we'll be able to pull it.
At the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Because she's using a lot of paint, so. Ooh, I love even the ombre thing that happened there at the end.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
unintentional, but yeah.
Well done. Yeah,
Okay.
you should have owned that.
Now I will pull all of this with one layer. But see, that's how you get that. Isn't it clear now, Mariah?
Yes.
See, you just doubted me.
I didn't. I just wasn't totally.
Okay, well, this is really kind of puny, but oh well. Let's do a different one. Let's do this. Or maybe X's from Texas.
Did you find them? Yeah.
And see, these are the ones I didn't cut out. So I'm putting that sort of in the middle, but maybe leave a little strip there, a little strip there.
Yeah, so this is the original X's from Texas that comes in, you know, there's 4 different styles of X's.
Do we call it strippers?
No, this was before strippers.
Oh.
It's just Texas X's.
This is apricot. Some people say apricot.
Oh.
I mean, this comes out in a little, nice little, you know.
Do you say apricot or apricot?
I said some people say apricot. Some people say apricot.
I really want to say something to all that, but I'm just going to leave it.
Were you going to be snarky?
I was.
Well, probably this just as well.
I know. I'm
Okay. Now, I really didn't mean for that to be ombre there, folks. Well, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
The humidity situation here is sucky poo-poo. That wouldn't see that? It was drying on there as fast as I was rolling that on.
Yeah, you need to move to open. But then we
spend forever, and see, you really didn't get a good. I'm not too happy with that.
And Devin says Exes from Texas is the forefather of all strippers. Kind of.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's use this little hummer. Oh,
she's in a good mood, so Brad will know. If Brad wants to put it in the chat, he probably knows.
What?
Now this right here, this is called
It's called
this is
Screw Up
beyond
101.
Well, no, it's beyond an IMPP. It's not even, imperfect. It's just this is not.
Because I did the little cutouts here.
I'm very
You can
impressed.
tell.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with that though.
All right, now let me see. Is that going to be... No, I need to move it up just a little bit. Now, you don't want to be messing around a whole lot here because your stencil can actually pull up whatever is below. Okay, that's more 2/3, 1/3. Maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yes, Jens, you'll get used to this. This is just how it is over here. There's a lot of PM. What did we just vernacular, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Idioms.
Idioms.
Not idiot, idiom. There is a difference.
Walla walla.
Walla walla. Oh, that was good. Twinkie.
Oh, funny. Can I tell the thing and hopefully
sure.
you not get upset? Okay, so P. We have this funny thing about Orlando and Orlando. And we say, is it Orlando, Florida? No, it's Orlando. But we find it's an inside funny thing. And Brad and I very much chuckle about it because it, as you see, it sort of rolls into some other things. But she gets a little fired up about it.
Well,
sometimes.
I think it's really rude to make fun of, you know.
People that are saying things just the way they say things. This is beautiful, by the way.
Well, and see, even if I had a paper lined up here, I could lay this down here, and I could get a really wonderful, this is why I have this brayer here, is because I can do this, and then the problem is when you're doing that, then this is drying over here, and oh, well, I want it to dry. Wasn't that good?
Oh, goodness.
I hope y'all appreciate that. Now, it just dried a little fast. I mean, look at that. Maybe I can press on it really hard here on a flat surface and get something off.
I think we need to kind of think about bloopy loops with a version that has more filled in. Because that, I'm really liking how
And you just wait till you see it on there, and then you're going to be
know.
like really impressed. The reason I keep using different ones is because I don't want it to start leaving paint on the.
See, Darcy, we were there. Darcy was loving on it. Constance, we've gotten them at both like major, big box store hardware stores. One of which will cut, like they have the big sheets like for windows and things, and they have a cutting area, so you can actually have buy the big sheet and have them cut the one big sheet down into the various sizes that you want. Now, the other big box store has pre-cut sheets, kind of in a there were 9x12s, some 10x13s, like for the picture frames and things. So they're gonna have some standard sizes. What's kind of irksome about that is that it fits the plate almost perfectly, and you want it a little bit oversized. Is that right, P? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You don't need as much as I have here. But I would say go for a good inch on each side.
Yeah, I think that was one of the earlier ones that you kind of had for your 8x10, and she's just now
and
used it for the smaller one.
Because I want to do. Okay, I want to kind of leave a frame around this partial. I just want to see what it does. I don't know. This may not be good.
And Violet says, I swear, I just saw the neurons running amok in P's brain.
Is that obvious, huh?
Boy, it's a special day today. I don't know. What's in the coffee? What's in the coffee?
Well, I didn't get up until almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Look at this. Did you see that?
No. Oh. I guess this is what Judy P is talking about. More comes out than you want it to.
Well, and it's, I don't know. I'm telling you that we've got some issues with some bad humidity here.
Well, we need to run the humidifier up here. I've got 2 in my bedroom.
Something.
One's kind of this fan type thing.
Oh my gosh, did you see that leap out there? I mean, what in the hell was happening today? There's some kind of poltergeisty
Especially with the green.
action we got going on
I do
here.
like this green, by the way. This is a green that I like. And then, that's cool. I don't know why that's pretty cool that the Lisa, she says, love the puppy dog tongues. And then it lights up because she's been a member for 5 months of Mucky Muck. If you guys want to know what that is, whenever Brad pops in all that business about joining the ARTY perks, if you join the ARTY perks, you can get additional savings on our stencils. Or if you just want to support us and say, hey, you know, we like what you're doing, we hang out with you a lot, and you want to just play with the cool little emojis that we have, then you can be a Powsy Wowsy member. It's pretty minimal. But the best way, guess what? The freest way to support us is by subscribing to our channel.
Yeah.
And we love that. We love hanging out with you guys.
Well, I think I got a lot of pain off of that, baby. I'm just,
P said, I don't think that there's going to be really, I don't have any purpose today. Like, there's just going to be a lot of, maybe this is best.
well, oh, look at that.
Oh, Vicky, where are you at? She says her humidity's 60%. Well, if you'd show us, we could.
Well, when I put it in there, I dinged
Oh, you did. Well, that's all right. I'm loving the ombre business.
Well, it's not dry, so I guess it isn't as. It isn't as drying as I want it to be. I don't know what the dealio is here. Oh, that isn't dry either.
Winnipeg. Okay.
All right, well, let's just muck about and do something else.
Joni, where are you at? I can't remember.
Okay.
She's got 90%. That's just muggy. Is it hot?
Oh, yeah, you would never need it.
Oh, Joni, are you in Australia? Is she one of our... Can't remember if Joni's in Australia. Oh, Southwest Missouri. Hello, Dorothy. Welcome. Oh, Michelle. No worries. She's lurking. She's got the COVID. She's tired.
Oh.
Well, hopefully it's kind of the, mild symptoms, but I know that everybody that gets it is tired. Is that more of the same red?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to do a center stripe here.
Well, good. It is mild but exhausting. Yeah. Now this is a stripper, but this is the original, I believe. So the size of it is ever so slightly different.
Yeah,
than
and I did my own.
She Frankensteins, because see, that started out
I
as
cut
just
it out. It was a straight-sided strip.
from what goes around. It's called ARTY Squiggles, which she refuses to remember. It's a brain thing. Right?
It is.
She never liked it, so it never stuck.
That's right.
Hey, Thanks, Andy.
Now, if you don't mind those little, you know, gloppy marks there, then you can just ignore it. Or you can just keep brayering and scooting it around until they go away.
So we have, and this is like volume 1 strippers, the mask style. And they're going to be 2 different sizes. The large ones are almost 8.5 inches long. I think actually they are like 8.5 inches long. They can sort of vary in width. And then the shorter ones are like 4 and something. Brad might be able to throw the exact measurements in there, or I can go look.
Okay, see what's going to happen there?
I like that. I think it's going to be interesting. It looks cool from like this side. Oh, Fran, they only have 37% humidity. That's low for you guys. It's because it's so darn hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're having heat like we have, like we're having heat. They're having Texas heat in the UK. It's nuts.
Oh, better remember to get those boogers up. I'm trying to,
Oh, are you going to do some of the wiry bits, or?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm doing wiry bits on my brayer off over here. It's looking mighty fine. Mighty fine.
I'd say so myself. It's mighty fine.
Okay, well, let's try something different.
Oh, yeah, it's usually, Judy P's in Missouri. She says it was miserable.
Miserable?
Miserable. It's Missouri miserable.
I lived in Nebraska for a while, and I mean, that is the most, oh my gosh.
Ah, Joni's in Nebraska. Yeah, 107. Whew. My brother was born in Nebraska.
I've never been so hot in my life. You would get out of the shower, and you were still wet before you got dried off.
Dallas used to be that way. Like, I felt like, I think we've acclimated to it.
But
Remember?
I don't know. I think that we're having a bit of a change in the...
Oh, yeah. Because Dallas used to be, like, muggy. Like, but then again, we were coming from West Texas, which is, like, you know, crusty, dusty.
Dry.
So everything felt like, oh, there's moisture here.
We were hot to trot when we had 50% humidity. I mean, we thought we were... Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is an open paint. But I'm hoping...
I like what you're doing here. So these little strippers create windows that you can layer into.
Yeah. Now notice I've got see that? A bubble down there I need to get rid of. All right, well, we'll put that over there. That may or may not be dry by the time we get ready to do some things here.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to let that dry just a little bit more.
Where did you always say that it was like 70 degrees year round? Chile.
Chile. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to move to Chile. I'm sure that it's probably, you know, they're getting affected as well, but maybe it's less. Oh, goodness. They were having... Oh, stormy weather, not tornadoes, but the tornado sirens were going off.
Oh.
Violet. Yeah. Ohio, right? I need a little cheat sheet of knowing where all you guys are at. Why are bubbles under the gel plate a problem? Do you want to talk about that, or do you want me to?
No, you can talk about it because I'm busy.
Okay. The reason, especially if you leave your gel plate there for a long time and the bubble sets, it actually will impress into the plate. So initially when you're doing it, it's going to push up. And so when you're putting paint on or anything like that, it's actually, it will create a mark in your prints. Now, it may not be a big deal to you, may not really care. But if you are noticing, then, and then maybe the next time you use it, you flip it over, you use that other side, it's going to have a dip in it, because that's where the bubble was. And it holds that shape for a while. And so it can catch paint, or it will just, you know, create darker spots where the paint will then, you know, keep it you know, more paint in those areas, things of that nature.
All right, I did that. I'm sorry, I'm not interrupting,
Nope.
but my paint dried so fast there. I knew I was not going to get a good pull, and I hope that this is going to. Oh, this is not working either. I don't know that this is gonna.
Now, if all else fails, you can put down something even clear to get it to sit a bit and ripen.
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get that to pull, but isn't that a cool looking?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if all of it's going to come off.
I don't know either.
But the longer she lets it kind of sit there, the more likely it is to
Yeah, and
marry
we're
up.
really rushing this today. See, that's still tacky. It's not coming off, but yeah, it is. See? I needed to brayer that out some more.
Colleen, so whenever P had them stacked in the
great.
tins, she would just kind of stack them over there on the shelf. But, you know, when she's doing this whole process, she's like, I need something where I can just grab them and use them as I'm going. So that's when we built the little wire shelves. And I have posted in Makers that whole wire shelf system. I'm trying to think, did we do a blog about that one?
I think so. I
feel like we did.
I took pictures of it.
But I know we posted in Makers about the whole wire shelf system. Because what you do is you get the big blocks that, and the ones that I got are like the 14-inch ones, because then it will hold the larger plates. But then you just use zip ties.
Yeah.
To construct it.
You throw away those things that they send you.
Oh, they're terrible.
And they don't work with a darn anyway.
She kept them because she thinks that they're interesting. Nothing gets thrown away.
I don't know. I thought I might put them all together and make. I'm going to pull this with a really weird color here.
Oh, bye, Lisa. Thanks for hanging. She's going shopping with her son.
Oh.
That'll be nice. Hope that's good shopping, not like, you know, just.
Yeah, like grocery store shopping.
I don't like going to the grocery store. It stresses me out.
Poopy
Actually,
do.
All shopping kind of stresses me.
Yeah, I don't do any of it anymore. I'm trying to get enough of this on here that I'm going to be able to get a nice coverage and not be pulling up paint. Probably rushing it a little bit, but I don't really care.
Mad Hatter Orange. Heather said. Kind of was.
And this is...
Oh, wow. That was a good call there, Pete. Wow.
Yeah.
I hope that one pulls.
No, I do too.
And we're gonna, I so like how that little stencil thing looks, even if we just did a little stripper version of those filled in bloopy loops, you know, where it's partially filled in.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's gonna be roll.
All right, I'm gonna pull this with that same color, this Lucas Krill Mauve.
Yeah.
Now remember,
that's not mauve.
It's what it says. I know we have another one that's mauve and it doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, we don't agree with
I think they just pull these names out of their
their mauve.
rectal area.
But pull them out of their mauve.
Okay, I'm very gently kissing this plate till I get my brayer completely coated with that, because that brayer that only has a little bit of paint on it can also be something that's going to be pulling up stuff that you don't really want to pull up. I've got a little area there that's not really taking the paint. Gosh, I like it from this side. I hope I'm going to like it from the other side as much.
Colleen, she very rarely puts them back in the tin. She has tins for all of them to store them if she weren't using them. But basically, they just sit over on the wire racking that we put together on the acrylic sheets or plates.
And that is the other reason that I do a lot of seasoning of the plate, you know, and cleaning it up.
Conditioning.
Seasoning. Because I think it's going to dry out more since it's open to air.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I haven't had any, knock on wood, problems. Isn't that cool looking? A very velvety color, isn't it?
Yeah. And yes, they are laid down flat.
Yes, they are.
It is actually mauve. It is not mauve. I like mauve. I think it should be mauve. But it is mauve.
Mauve.
We looked it up.
Yeah, we did.
I was very disappointed.
Okay, I'm going to go with something kind of wild here. Just because I can.
Hey, Carrie.
Hope it's fun.
No worries.
Is this Carrie with a C?
Yeah.
Hey, I loved your head, and I'm telling you.
Hey, whoa, lady.
What? Well, I can't talk about it.
No.
Sorry.
That's why I can't tell her anything. Carrie's head's looking pretty good. We've seen it. We got a little sneaky peek. He will be posting that video in 2 days, I believe is what he said.
Goodness,
Yeah.
She's
very jazzed about it. Now, let's talk about this before you spill the beans on things. Everybody's very excited at the 60s vibe we got going on. You are definitely picking the 60s vibe paint colors. I mean, we're like in some high-end space shuttle kitchen.
Well, every now and then you just got to do it. The reason I want to use plenty of paint here is because I don't want to have it dry up like I did on that one, which will be a negligible pull. Because I don't even think I had wet paint everywhere. It kind of, pooped out on me. So this is muy importante. When you have multiple layers of paint down there, you've got to make sure that you've got those covered, or they're not going to pull up.
Yeah.
If you're putting dry paint on dry paint, now come on, here. No sticky.
No sticky. You need sticky to pull.
You need sticky to pull. Oh my gosh. Did I talk to y'all about watching Attorney?
No, and Sugar Biscuits.
I think this goes back to the 50s.
Yes.
This is more of a 50s.
Yeah, we're covering 50s and 60s.
Yeah. We got them all here, folks. Hang out. Okay, what are you? Oh, you're... God dang it. Tell you what. You use it. Open paint, and you're kicking yourself in the butt for doing it. Okay, what are we going to do here?
I don't know. Jen's bought some folk art dragonfly glaze the other day. It's really great to use on top of dark colors.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's just kind of... Let's do something very dramatic. Because we've got some places here where it's going to come through, and you can see my fingerprints, and you saw me do that. I just made it look intentional. What the hey?
That's right.
What the hey? What the hey? What the hey? I know I'm just vacillating here.
Vacillating.
Vacillating.
Oh, Joni says purple.
I like that.
Good job, Joni. You got it in there in the right time.
Boy, just under the wire, and we're going to go with this. Really dark. Dark purple. A little bit more than I actually probably did need there. Put the rest of this back in the horse.
Oh, Sharon, she's awesome. She says, I always feel inspired on Sunday streams to dust off my plate. Thank you.
Did I what?
She's feeling inspired. She wants to get on her jelly plate after this. See, wake up, a little coffee in the morning. Or, a little time before bed. I know a lot of you guys are in the
Boy,
UK.
that's just sucking down there. I can feel it.
Well, and the air's on too, so not only is it, low humidity, it's, the air blowing.
I think this was a good choice.
No road trip today. Ooh. Oh, you've got the... I was like, how are you getting that to do that? You have your brayering onto your stencil. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really should put it under. It would get better results.
But it's looking very cool.
I have made it that far. I might want to use it again, and you know what happens when you put things under things. All right, let's see what this is going to look like.
Sandy says need some olive green to go with that orange. Add some copper. Oh, how I hate those awful colors, but I had the decor back in the day. But I had it way back then.
Yeah, okay, well that really isn't wonderful right now, but you know what? I got a plan.
Yes. Other layers can be added to that.
Yes, and it will be nice. Okay, well we're still waiting on old open.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's not such a good idea to start pulling, but maybe.
I would love to have an avocado colored stove.
Now this is the one I was worried about, but I think that's quite nice.
It pulled like a champ.
It certainly did. All right, I'm gonna let that dry.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And
hello and welcome to those of you that are coming in. Please do hang out, say hello in the chat. We love to, say hi back. We can't do that unless you say hello in the chat and we know who you are.
That's right.
Thumbs upsies if you have been hanging out and enjoying things. We very much appreciate that as well.
All right, let's do some strings.
You got 30 minutes.
Strings and wires.
Strings and wires. These are called the twisty electric wires. He loves them.
I just absolutely, because the whole thing about it is you just have so many options here. And I just, I love it. Okay, so we're going to go with, now you realize the underneath part of this is going to be open now.
Yeah.
Right? This is how you get, so now I'm going to, this is totally, it says so on here, opaque. Right? And I'm doing that for a purpose, because the purpose is, what's dinging? Why are you dinging?
Oh yeah, sorry, I have my notifications on. I should probably.
Is because now I can come back with another color where the lines are, and then they're going to be a totally different color. And this will be all in one fell pull. You just got, sometimes it doesn't want to go down.
Right there at that edge.
In there on that edge. And I just keep.
Well, where they meet up and have those smaller, the crossover sections, that's where it's a little bit tricky. So you got to push in there if you want that definition.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to let that dry. And that should dry fairly fast, because that's just a regular I don't know. Can you see it? See how it's kind of rippling out there? I'm afraid if I pull it right now, it's going to come off in chunks. And I really love this one, so I would like it to be a good pull. Same for this guy.
Yes.
Still a little cool to the touch. Okay, I'm just pulling the same one. God.
Sharon, I love it. I love it.
What?
So we're very close. We've got 90 people watching at this very current moment.
Oh, you guys don't go away. This is our record.
Yeah. So pretty exciting business if we can, get.
Hang in there. Call some of your friends and tell them to come.
I love that. That is so impressive. We're turning that into we're gonna make some stencils that have more of the bloopy loops
that come up into the space.
Yes.
And then have the straight edge.
Yeah. Maybe we call it less loopies.
Yeah, I need to come back. I need to come back in and clean that one up. Can you see it there? It's kind of amateurish cutting there.
Flower power hippy dippy far out groovy man. That was Violet.
Okay, now think about this.
Okay.
So I put down. Where is it? And this is really. I'm pushing the limits here. This probably shouldn't have come off there. Where's my strip? Where's my stripper? Stripper, where are you? There you are. Okay, so next stage. Can you see it? Still see that? All right, I put this down here.
Yeah.
In lime green.
How do I feel about that? Because it's so beautiful.
Come on. Lime green.
What do you guys think? Lime green? I say probably yes, but here's just one other little thought or option.
Gold.
No, I was going to say the dark purple.
Why would you do that? It's not even going to show up.
The dark purple. You're black.
Oh!
Because that will keep it more serious, and I think, you know...
Well, I think it should be fun.
Oh, yeah, so, okay.
Okay, so I'm not going to do anything to it right now because I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, let's think upon that a little bit.
Let's ponder.
Ponder.
Ponder. Hey, this one's probably dry. I can try this. I can try what you just said.
On that. You're willing to give that one a go.
I'm willing to give this one a go.
Yeah, Devin says chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Which is the limey green.
What color is puce?
Puce.
I think it's kind of pukey purple, but I don't know. Can somebody look that up?
Puce.
Puce.
Can you spell it?
P-U-C-E. Just like it sounds.
P-U-C-E?
Puce.
I mean, I can Google it and holler at somebody else. There's Dorothy.
All right, now this is my not black.
Dorothy is Dot, a.k.a. Pandora's box.
Wow.
She's a woman with a lot of names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Fran says she thinks puce equals mauve.
Oh, pukey purple, huh?
Dusty pink color. Yeah, so there you go. Darcy, that's your cue.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, chartreuse is like a, lime green. Muted. She says more. Now, I will say that the stencil butter that they call chartreuse, like, it is like shining limey green. Yes, Joni says light mauve. See, I was thinking that spelling, Anne. See, P-E-U-C-E in some languages.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked you to spell it. And I'm like, okay, well.
I was just guessing.
Yeah.
I really didn't have a... I didn't really have a definitive answer there.
You just...
I was just guessing.
Yeah.
Guess. Guessing yes.
Oh, and Vicky says I meant turquoise on the art deck. Oh, turquoise would be nice. On the Bloopy Loops piece.
All right, now this has got a bit of a halo, but I'm just going to go with it.
Oh.
What is this liney stuff I got going on here?
Oh, what's that from?
I don't know. It's over here on my paper, too.
Was that the paint? Which paint did you use? That's your mix, right?
Oh, it already grabbed.
Well, you need to go sugar biscuits. I think it's fine. I like where it lined up.
Well, it's not on there.
What do you mean?
Over here, it's off.
Oh, you did a little wonky. That's fine. I don't think you should be upset about that.
I got to figure out what this business is.
Yeah, you've got some weird marky.
On my brayer.
What's underneath your stuff over there?
I mean, I don't know.
It's just paint rolling out weird. I don't know, there's weird things happening today.
Yeah,
Hello, Pat.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to give it a clean. I don't usually do this. I mean, I see people doing this all the time, but I don't
She likes to
usually
let
do
it
that.
build up.
I like to get a good skin there. Well, I do have some knobby things on there, but usually that isn't a big issue.
It really isn't. Was that maybe left over from when you did the wires? No, because it's too straight.
Yeah.
Very interesting. There we go.
No, maybe there's something here that I don't know about. But I'm kind of liking this.
Yes. That's looking fun and funky.
Yeah, we got some puce going on over there. All right, this needs jazzing up just ever so slightly, so I'm going to reuse this one for a couple of... Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I mean,
like
what
it.
is with the lines?
It's kind of like it was
Is it on my stencil?
streaked through there, perhaps. From pulling it up, maybe is it kind of like the puckering happening?
Perhaps. Let's try it again and see what happens. You know.
And says seek immediate medical attention if your face ever turns puce. Or puce.
Oh, yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
If your fingernails do that,
Yeah.
you know, bad circulation.
She says, or don't bother because you've been dead for quite a long time. This goes back to that one color chart of what, you know, the dead Spaniard. Is it that color? I don't know. So politically incorrect.
What was dead Spaniard? What color
It's kind
was
of
it?
a grayish.
Oh, yeah.
So,
They'd been lying there for a bit.
yeah. And then that's what I said, like, how long? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna...
We're still getting lines.
Is it that paint that's kind of happening with your plate there? Is it the plate?
I don't know.
Is it on the plate?
I'm going to see here.
Okay.
Because I
We're
am
gonna figure
starting.
this out, y'all.
Seeing some stuff here.
Thanks, Jen. I'm glad that you're... hopefully most people do find it funny and not, you know, that we do not mean to offend.
Being
by any
politically
means.
incorrect.
Yeah. It really is. It's a chart. We have it in Makers.
Yeah. It's a historic.
Yes, color names. There's also Goose Turd Green or whatever it was.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Oh, so you're going with the... Yeah, I wanted to say that it was the wires that was causing that.
But it, though they were too straight. They
Yeah.
were just too straight. Oh man, that's nice.
Look at that one color print. That's stuff.
Here, let's put this one down. I screwed this one up. Pulled my brayer.
Well, show it first. There we go. Oh yeah, your little area there. This will be cool. Ooh. Yeah, Susan says she thinks that it looked like it was on the brayer. So you might have a weird buildup there.
I might.
You know, regardless of you wiping it down, it's dried on there like that.
Oh, I'm not seeing it now. I mean, I'm seeing some
Well, maybe it's worked out.
smushy bits. But
Oh, Wikipedia says puce is a dark red or purple brown color, a brownish purple, or a darkish reddish brown.
Mmm. So it's in that purple range of.
And hello, Terry, by the way.
We're going to see if we can get a bit of a puce going here.
Hey, Stephanie.
That's purpley, right? And it has little
Is this?
pieces and bits of other
Yeah, this is kind of your
foreign matter here.
periwinkle-ish one, and it does end up having the weird dot stuff in it because you've mixed in some of the micaceous, or, well, that's what we're guessing.
We're guessing. It was whatever was in there to begin with. And I just put it in on top because it was, see that stuff there? That's what was on the bottom. And then I just squirted some more stuff in, which I don't really remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about that, but this is the unknown. But yeah, see, it's speckles. It's like it's a surprise paint.
Surprise paint. Oh yeah, that's gonna be some stuff.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not as impressed as you are.
I love it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna pull it with?
I don't know.
We're
I'm
gonna go.
not pulling it right now. Come on, Mariah.
I don't know. Maybe Bugs Bunny said that. I don't know. You guys are sweet. They're trying to get us to the 100 today. I love it. Call up the friends.
Really?
Tell your
Tell them, you know, they don't even really have to, you know, like do much. Just show up.
hang out.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
I like that. Now,
What?
I mean, it kind of bothers me that it has sort of those straight edges around the one areas and stuff, but I don't know.
Excuse
Goodness.
me.
You all right?
No, I'm just having a hiccup there. I gotta stop putting cognac in my coffee.
She's not drinking. We don't even have cognac. I don't think we do.
You did once upon a time.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try something with this again because I think we had some really
Yeah.
spot on results there. We're gonna give it a little bit on each side, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that I want the one that is 100%. Where are you? There you are.
Going with the yeller.
I really like the red and the yellow
I noticed.
a lot. Whoa, did you see that? Judy, did you see that?
Oh.
It went.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to read that out loud. The name is from the French word puce, which means flea. Some people say that the color comes from the color of a squashed flea or the color of a
And it
flea.
probably has to do with the
The blood, yes.
Black Death.
Oh, probably.
Okay, now see, you really have to push hard to get it down into those. And the more buildup you get on your stencil, the harder it is to get it down into those areas.
Anne's getting her husband involved. Thanks, Anne. Dorothy, it is, I think these are mainly hammermill, right, that you're pulling with. Now, we did go through, I don't know if you were here earlier, like way earlier in the stream, but we did go through some various papers that we're trying out, just trying to kind of figure out some different options, because P really wants to find a paper that comes in a larger size, like a, what did you want?
I want it,
11 by 13.
no,
No.
I want it to cover my 9 by 12 plate with some edges around it. So what is that?
11 by 13.
11 by 14.
11 by 14? Well,
I
anyway,
think
there's
11 by
a standard
14
size.
is going to be your
Some of those
what has
papers
to happen.
actually come in that size, but you have to buy them in the larger quantities.
Yes.
So before committing to that,
And I'm really glad we did because I don't even like that one.
yeah, that you were going to go with.
Yeah. Because I thought it was more like Paycom.
Well, and we haven't received the speedball,
Yeah. Yeah. We have not. It's
but it
back
is
ordered.
the priciest pricier one of the bunch.
Which I don't really understand that because it's not like it's
I think
primo.
Well, I think that's kind of coming down to some name brandy stuff, probably.
Well, I don't know. So I don't think Speedball's all that. Whoop-de-doo is a brand name.
Well, that's not very nice.
That isn't very nice.
You like their Baron. You like their Brayer.
True that. All right,
Sometimes
now here we go.
Right.
Here's another mauve.
That is what I think of as mauve. Well, that's still a little purpley, but
Yeah.
that's closer to what I think of.
I'm just really liking these palsy-wowsy color combinations. You know, you can.
Yeah, Carrie says, yeah, you're paying for the name. Yeah, it's kind of a brand thing. But they do make them. They make it. That's the Brayer that
Yeah, I like,
you like
the Brayers.
most, and that Baron is quite nice too.
Yeah, but they have crappy gel plates. Don't buy their gel plates.
Well, I think their gel plates are meant for kind of different paints, is from what I understand, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so.
I think
You have to use a specific
speedball type paint, and
I don't know that it's necessary. I think it's oil based rather
Right.
than water based.
Yeah.
Okay, you can start seeing the design through there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. Oh, look at us climbing. I know we need 4 more. That's exciting. This is the highest we've gotten, and we're staying kind of there, so that's pretty exciting stuff, y'all. You can say, I remember I was there the day.
The day of.
Effie, leave us running. Don't go.
Don't go.
Oh, that's funny. It'll happen. They have their own inks. Yeah, that's what we thought.
Look at that.
We're kind of like those cat
These
videos,
are
you know, the
live wires.
will become a meme. I don't know that I want to be a meme.
All right, let's pull this baby.
As long as they link to our channel, I'll be okay with that.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Ooh, I do love that one, and I'm just that little bit of ombre that happens at the end part there. Woo. Carrie says that's some screwed up DNA, also known as snowflake jacks. That's what it's known as in the shop.
It is. But I love the semi-transparency of this orange.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it had been totally matte, you wouldn't be able to see all the other little things there.
That one kind of burns my eyeballs a little bit. Hey, Trish.
Burns your eyeballs? What are you talking about, Mom?
that
What are you
is like
talking about?
some Bucky Hazard orange going on there.
You're just such a poopy diaper head. Alrighty, here we go. Will this make her eyes really hurt?
Now, I want to say, we are kind of coming, we're,
Oh.
12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 minutes. A couple of things. We do still have the July giveaway going on. I thought today was going to be giveaway day, but it is actually next Sunday because that's the 31st. You want to say something? Go ahead.
No, I'm just showing them.
You're showing them. Okay.
218.
This is the other cheddar.
This is transparent.
One of the other cheddars. There's a lot of cheddar. So yeah, you got a week to do that. If you are wondering where to find that information, that is over there on the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. One of our lovely moderators, or maybe a couple of them, will drop it in that once you go to the link, please do answer the questions. We will not allow you in unless you answer the questions. And then once you are in the group, just, either holler at somebody, but in the featured area of the group, you will find kind of the highlights. I really try to keep up with that. The featured area is a great place to find anything that's going on, from the creative collab, which that happened yesterday for the YouTubers, but those of you that are makers, you can post anytime for any which one of the collabs. Just be sure to use those hashtags so that way we could find them. there's information about the hashtags also there in that featured area. Anne, Mo, myself, you can ask P things. She usually doesn't know what's going on as far as all that's concerned. But those are the people to ask about things that are happening in Makers, although a lot of these other people that are here in the chat are very helpful as well. Many of you are already, you know, members of Makers. So, all right. Oh, we're getting some hello to you, those of you that your wives and, you know, significant others and friends and family are making you log in to help us hit that 100 mark. We very much appreciate you.
Yes,
so happy
we
you're
do.
here. Do give those thumbsy upsies as well.
Thumbsy
Today
upsies.
could be the day. This is very, very, very exciting.
All right, I gave it. You see it? I've got some wrinkling going on here, which means that I probably had too much paint out there.
But better to err on that side, especially when you're pulling prints like this.
Yes, pulling stuff that's already there. You don't want to do that because that will make you angry. Will make you not a nice person.
Or at least they sugar biscuits a little bit.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. So what are we gonna do on this one? How about hot pink?
Oh yes, I like that.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
Haven't used hot pink all day.
No. What's a stream without a little pink?
Yeah.
Mo would say a good one.
But she's not here today,
That's
Mo.
right, she's
That's
not
right.
here.
You cannot defend yourself because
That's
you're
right.
not here.
Oh, that's sweet. So welcome, Chef Anthony. He says he loves seeing the cards that Kelly makes after watching these videos. Such passion, such creativity. Thank you for sharing this information with the world. Well, thank you. And we love it. We love all you guys. This is so much fun.
Remember.
And when P's in a good mood, it's really fun.
Well, we've had a few little snafus today, but you know, I'm trying very hard not to be
Right. Don't
negative.
hang on. Yeah, don't hang on to it. Move on. Shake it off.
Shake it off. That's what we've been telling our baby. Shake it off, baby. Shake it off. Okay, I think this is going to be absolutely stunning.
Oh, we're getting the pink splats in the chat. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, April. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Very good. You have friends in the group, Jen.
Well,
We have Team Pink and Team Not So Pink.
I can't remember where this saying comes from, but it's...
Look at that.
What?
We have officially hit it. We got 102.
Oh my gosh!
That's exciting.
Look at that!
Thanks, guys. You rock.
Woo!
And a good print for that. Now that'll be fun. Here's what I think. Once you pull that, if you come back to it with another, you know, IMP bloopy loopy thing, which, by the way, we're going to get something like this in the shop. I love it. I think it's cool. I'm going to get Brad on it, or I will take care of it. But this is cool. But put another one of those down. Like, flip it.
Oh yeah, so that you've got these little guys on this side.
And use some type of transparent paint, because then you're going to
then
get
you see
some really
everything.
cool stuff happening there. Oh, Judy, thank you. You guys are awesome.
Great idea, great idea.
That's great. Now if we could just do this each and every stream.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay. Now we have to talk about. Do we have time to talk about?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
You got 7 minutes.
7 minutes. What do you think? Come on, Mariah.
Gold.
I knew she was going to say
Well,
that.
you queued me up, so I felt like that was the answer.
I'm thinking silver.
Of course you are. I think gold's going to be a little more dramatic than the silver. But...
Well, I really have a better gold than I do silver.
Or copper.
Oh.
And you know Fran's on board with that.
Oh, copper it is. Copper.
Yeah, because the reason the copper's going to be really good is that it is...
There's a slight blue tinge to it.
Well, yes, because then you're talking complementary colors here.
Yeah.
With the whatever color that is that P has made in that jar that will never be remade.
Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm
The-
very disappointed that I can't.
Yeah, I knew Fran would be like, yep, copper.
Copper.
Yeah, so the silver, my guess is what would have happened with the silver is that you were going to lose some of what's there because it's very similar. And I think this is going to be pretty cool because you're going to get more contrast.
Now we just need to get on it here, and we cannot dilly-dally because our situation here with the air quality.
And it being a metallic.
A metallic. Yes, we don't have time for lollygagging at all.
And it needs to adhere to
2
that
or
other
3
paint.
seconds, yes, and it needs to establish a relationship with the underneath.
Vicki, you're awesome. Thank you.
What is it?
She's got 4 screens. She's helping. I mean, everybody. Ooh, see, that's the business right there. That is the business. Ooh.
That's some nice stuff. All right, well, that's got to render. What do we have here? We're still waiting for this bugaboo to dry. Of course, I've got my fingerprint out there. All right, let's do another metallic. Let's do...
Now, those of you that are coming in and you are friends and such, please do give those thumbsy-upsies. If you are interested in anything that you see here as far as like stencil-wise, these are all of our stencils. So, how do you get to those? Well, you go over to our website. If you want to save on buying those stencils, join our ARTY perks. We have options, different levels there. Or if you are just really enjoying the content, and we very much appreciate you guys being here, just showing up and giving that like and subscribe to us is the #1 freest way to give support. But if you want to do that little extra thing and then play with the really fun emojis, that is also there in our ARTY perks. Let's see, what else do we have here? If you want to hang out with us and many of these lovely, lovely folks, see the things that they make, because they post over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. We have links to all of those here in the chat, and along with that Show Me More area. You click that, you're going to see a lot of information, lots of links, not only to the group, but to different products and things that we typically use in the streams. So a lot of questions can be answered there, or the links that we do talk about can be found there as well. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little teaser. You have got to show up on Monday, if you can, or watch the replay over there on Fran on the Edge. We are going to have some
special
fun
surprise.
Yes, there's some fun stuff happening. So, highly recommend you guys coming over to the stream. That is at 1 p.m. on Monday.
That's like tomorrow? Monday?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Mañana.
Mañana. Sí.
Sí.
Yes.
Mañana.
Oh, welcome. Is it Gemma? Gemma Peg? Jimin Peg.
What is it? We have a new person?
Yeah, we got lots of new people hanging
All
out.
right.
Coming.
Yeah.
I know. Yes. Oh, and then Fran's channel. Violet, if you would, please put a link to Fran's channel.
Yeah, I need a little.
I knew she
need
did.
a little love on this.
Oh yeah, it's subtle, but it is sweet. You can do a lot with that. Or it's just like a cool fancy print that you can kind of say, like, did you see what I did?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, and notification links will be posted, of course, in Makers, all the cool stuff. You know, we try to post as much as we possibly can there, letting you guys know all the different things happening with all the different makers. From those of us that do the live stream to the collab people, all of us are there. It is an open group. You can post your links. Please just talk about what you do. Watch our intro.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be anything special. Just,
tell us about what you're doing. What were you feeling? I love process. We love the experiments, and the more information that you give us there, and the more interaction that you have within the group, the more it really what you give. It's kind of cheesy when I say that, but you get as much as you give.
And I do want to point out one thing, because I think she's a trooper, and I mean, she comes up with stuff you can't believe. And thank you for your Frugal Fridays, because I haven't found my little thing that I told you I had, and we haven't found my salt container that Mariah put it away.
Also, thank you for the cookies. Very much. Did you tell her thank you?
I sent her a thank you.
Okay,
yes. Oh, you don't understand.
Yeah.
We were so excited to find those cookies at Costco because I told Mariah, because I used to fly back and forth.
But they haven't been there in a while, so
I know they haven't.
I know
They have not.
Very nice.
Can't tell you how many air hours I have flying back and forth from Alaska, from Anchorage to Dallas, and that's where I discovered those. Was on one of my.
And we're like, how do we get those cookies?
I think it was American.
Delta, I think, is the one that had the fancy cookies.
Yeah, well, they have the rudest, people, they're just like.
I'm trying to get her nicer.
Anyway, if you want to have a jolly good experience, I highly recommend Southwest. Those people are. I actually had a person sing in operatic style.
They do, and they have fun. Yeah, they have
all of the instructions about the masks and what to do in case you crash in the middle of the ocean, which I don't understand that because you're not ever seeing any large body of water.
I think they just kind of have a blanket statement.
Yeah, but it was great, absolutely wonderful.
She says, those are Delta cookies. They don't have the cookies or the customer service anymore. Yeah, that just
But they're still real proud of their.
Yeah.
They don't have any special flights. That's for darn sure.
Not that she's looked up any lately.
Oh no, I have flown Delta more than once, and the only time I've ever flown, and somebody else is paying for it, first class was on Delta. I will recommend that. They make
first class on any.
A really mean, what do you call that, vodka and tomato juice drink?
Oh, like a Bloody Mary?
Yeah. I mean, it had all kinds of stuff in it, like, little fancy stuff.
You can go to New Orleans for that, too. Some really fancy, crazy ones.
Okay. Well, I don't think... I'm trying to look over here, and I know that one's still rippling. So I don't think we're going to have any good pull on that. Just did that one, so that's a nay-nay.
Dana's overstimulated. She's hearing me live on 3 devices. We got to turn the volume down on those others.
Yeah. Just use the volume only on one.
That's right.
One only.
All right, we are at time. This was an awesome. I had a lot of fun today, and I was a little worried because I was like, I don't know what we're doing, because she hadn't really queued up anything. She finished the heads. I will post those pictures because I have all the heads together. That's so funny when I say that. It makes me chuckle.
Yes, they were all comboing.
And then Pamela, welcome, thank you. Yes, a lot of that information you'll find in the Show Me More area down below in the description box. Show me more. There is a link to, I think, all the gel printing things that we offer. But if you get over to the blog section of our website, that's where a lot of our recommendations as far as products and things and plus it's our website where you can find our stencils as well. So lots of great information there. You can always join makers, ask the people in there. We're there regularly. We will answer you. All of that, as she's showing the prints from today. Super fun, groovy, crazy ones. We've already got some ideas for some new stencils. And like I said, come over to Fran on the Edge tomorrow. We will be there. Be there, be square. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, or on Tuesday, because that'll be the next stream on our channel. Bye.
Bye.